Okay, we're going to see how fast interactive brokers using their API can process 500 stocks or run a linear regression analysis on 500 stocks. So using Python and interactive brokers API, we're going to see how fast we can find which stock in the stock market has the highest slope. So I'm going to open up my script here. So this is using Visual Studio Code and Python. We just connect to the Interactive Brokers API, and we pull a list from FinViz. So this list is coming from FinViz. The list is all tickers that went up at least 5% and that have an average volume of over 50,000. So that's about 500 stocks that went up at least 500 or went up 5% and have at least 50,000 in volume. Obviously, you could adjust this, but I'm curious to see how long it will take to process about 500 stocks and run a linear regression analysis on all 500 stocks. So let's go ahead and run this script. All right, so we're getting started. As you can see, it processes probably 5 to 10 tickers per second. It's going pretty fast, so we should have this in under 1 minute. We should have checked all 500 stocks. So yeah, this script is pretty simple. Again, it just connects to the Interactive Brokers API. It goes to FinViz and pulls a screen, and then grabs the 1 minute bar data for about 6 hours worth of data, so basically all of today, and then does a linear regression analysis on all that 1 minute bar data to give us the slope of the ticker, and then it will tell us which of all 500 of those stocks had the highest slope, and then we'll kind of take a look at that chart when we find which one it is. Obviously, you could grab, you can screen stocks a whole bunch of different ways. You could see, maybe only mega cap stocks. Okay, we're done here already. So the ticker with the highest slope was VERB, and it had a slope of 1.16. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, you can see that took maybe a little over a minute to do all 500. So that's pretty fast to run a linear regression analysis across 500 different stocks. But let's take a look at VERB and see what we got here. So let's put this in. Verb technology. Yeah, verb technology, it shot up. It definitely shot up a lot. You can see here. Wasn't, yeah, so that you had a huge jump and then a drop, but because it was such a dramatic jump, it had the highest linear regression. That's up 51%. Obviously, running a script like this and being able to catch something like that right there would be valuable, but obviously it had a little bit of a retraction. It probably went up 100% and then dropped 50%. This is one of those stocks that's on the smaller side, very, very small, micro cap-ish stocks. Generally not stocks that I personally trade. They are super volatile. The market cap on this is 5 million. I just would not trade something like this. You could go up 50%, down 50% in a minute. So I would go back to my FinViz screen and say I want market cap of at least macro, at least 50 million or 100 million market cap, so you don't get this kind of some of this stuff. But that is this is the stock that went up the most, that had at least decent volume. It had 15 million, so there was a lot of people in and out. A lot of money flowed through it. So running a linear regression, if you would have caught it here, you would have caught a lot of upside. So pretty cool. This is a very, very simple script here to just run a linear regression analysis. Does things at a very, very quick pace. I do use this in various scripts, and I'll run it frequently. I can run it sometimes as much as every 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 1 minute, I may check a whole bunch of stocks just to see what's moving the most at that very moment to be able to hop into that stock. So this script is available in my script library. Just check it out. Thanks.